Hello folks, and welcome to the Tiny Kitchen. Did you catch the riddle on this week's Facebook page? If you did, I'm sure it's got you wondering. Women joke about it but pretend they don't know it. Men know it and deny it. And accepting it will change your body image for life. Yes folks, I'm here to tell you size does matter. But the good news is, bigger is very seldom better. Today we're going to talk about breakfast and how to make a little bit of breakfast fill you up and seem like much, much more than it really is. Our ingredients today are very simple. 3 eggs, a salsa made from cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, and Tiny Kitchen celery salt, and a little bit of celery salt. That's all we need. Let's get cooking. Our equipment today is very simple. Just a cast iron skillet and a spatula. Let's get started. First we're going to take our boiled egg, and I'm going to put a boiled egg on a plate. Now when it comes to weight loss programs, most people think boiled eggs are the way to go. But does anybody think that that egg is going to fill you up? I don't think so. I'm going to eat that egg and be starving for the rest of the moment thinking about nothing but food. So let's see what we can do with that egg to make it something more substantial. Let's try frying an egg. Here we have a skillet on medium heat, and again, as with everything we do in Tiny Kitchen, there's no oil being added to the skillet, just the egg. And let's go ahead and fry it for a little bit of flavor. Let's go ahead and add Tiny Kitchen celery salt on there. And let's give it a minute and we'll flip it over and finish it off. Now we have a fried egg. Now compared to the boiled egg, do you think the fried egg might have a better chance of filling you up? Well, you know it's still one egg, but it does look a little more substantial, doesn't it? Well, let's show you what to really do to make one egg do the trick. Today's Tiny Tips is in keeping with the theme of our episode, Size Matters. And I want to talk about visual fullness because what the eyes see, the body responds to. Take plates as an example. This is the dinner plate for my family and I. No one knows that this isn't really a dinner plate. This is actually a luncheon plate. And the reason we use a luncheon plate is because it's easy to fill it up. And if it looks full, the family's satisfied. Curiously, not a single visitor to our home, friend, or family has ever noticed that this wasn't a full-size dinner plate. What's the difference? Well, this is the difference. When I was a kid in 1973, our dinner plates were roughly the size of the circle in the center of this luncheon plate. Today's luncheon plate is bigger than dinner plates used to be, and today's dinner plates are giant. No food that would fill this plate would ever look satisfying on this plate. So your family will fill their plates fuller in order to feel like they're getting a substantial meal. Luncheon plates. Another thing that few people think about is the size of our eating utensils. On my right is a teaspoon, and on my left is a tablespoon. The difference? Let me show you. This is 1 serving size of yogurt according to the container, 1/2 cup. If I use a tablespoon to eat this, 1 spoon and it's half gone. Who's ever going to be satisfied with 2 or 3 bites of yogurt? Nobody, right? So instead of using a tablespoon and winding up filling up on way too much yogurt, serve your family with a teaspoon. Now it's going to take several bites to finish our yogurt. It's going to take more time, and we'll automatically feel more satisfied because of the visual cues we receive when we eat. Folks, think about it. Size really does matter in the way that we feed our family, and bigger is almost never better. Tiny tips, folks. Big results. Now, let's do one egg the right way. Let's make an omelet. It's quick and it's easy. Now the salsa I showed you earlier, made with 1 cucumber, 1 tomato, a little bit of onion, and a little bit of celery salt seasoning. is a free food on the Fat Free With Me program. You can have as much of it as you like. When you put your egg in the pan this time, let's go ahead and run it clear out to the edges of the pan all the way around. See how that looks better already? A little bit of Tiny Kitchen celery salt seasoning. Delicious on an egg. You want to let an omelet cook just until it's starting to get done on the top. Now, some people will add their filling and flip it. Personally, I like my eggs cooked a little bit more than that, so I go ahead and flip it over one time. And then we'll put our filling on. Lap our omelet over the top. So check that omelet out. Now seriously, which do you think is more substantial? One boiled egg or a one egg omelet? Doesn't this look like it will fill you up more than the single egg? And the truth is, it will. As soon as we visually process food, our body is already going to work on it. And if it looks like it's filling, it will be filling. If it looks like it's not, then our body will still be hungry afterwards. Size really does matter. Try it at home. See if it doesn't work for you. Women joke about it but deny it. Men know it's true but pretend it doesn't exist. Yes, folks, size does matter. And if you've learned anything about size, I hope you realize bigger is not always better. Be mindful of visual awareness and visual cues and how they affect the satisfaction when you eat. I really hope you'll use this to take advantage of some breakfast opportunities and how you can make a little food go a long ways in your satisfaction. And if you'd like more information, you can find the recipe as well as many others only at fatfreewithme.com. Thank you so much for watching, folks. If you've enjoyed your time with us, please take a moment to subscribe to this Tiny Kitchen YouTube channel. While you're at it, check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/FFWMTinyKitchen. And heck, while you're there, post us your photos when you cook this dish. If you're interested in the Fat Free With Me weight loss program, please visit fatfreewithme.com for more information. And to find out more about Tiny Kitchen spice blends, please email us at customercare@fatfreewithme.com for information. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next week.